weekend in HIF because I'm leaving next Sunday, and I'm happy to share my testimony with everyone today. So I grew up in a Christian household and have been in church for as long as I can remember. And when I was 15, I was really motivated to pray for my school and pray that many people will come to know God. So with two other guys, every recess that year, I would spend it praying for the people in my school to come to know Jesus. By the end of the year, no one came to know Christ. I didn't say it at the time, but because I think I didn't really know how to process my emotions. But that feeling of being rejected by God really affected me more than I imagined. For the next 4 years of my life, I grew more and more distant from God. I tried filling this distance up with going out with friends and getting into a relationship that isn't centered around Christ. But all this while, but inside I felt emptier and emptier. But all this while, I had stayed in church because I had read up about the historical Jesus Christ and believed what the Bible said and that He's the true Son of God. So I knew that I had to stay in church no matter what. So week in and week out, I attended church, but it was more of like a routine and just hanging out with friends. And I didn't really pay attention to what was being preached. So just like that, 4 years went past. And one day when I was in one of the 3-day youth camp, on the last day of the camp and the last sermon, the preacher came and said, "Those who want prayer, you can come up." And while I was there, even though I felt so empty and like I didn't really feel anything, I thought like, why not just go up since I'm already here? And it's been so long that I went up that it felt so weird because all the time that I went up, I didn't really feel anything. So I thought the same thing would just happen. So when I went up, this guy came and prayed for me, and somehow the words that he spoke really shifted my heart. Like I could literally feel like my heart physically feeling some weird transformation. And the best way I would describe it is like from a heart of stone to like a literal heart of flesh. I felt so vulnerable in that moment of time. And and during that time when I was just feeling so overwhelmed by God's presence, I was reminded of this time when I was younger. For a period of like 3 weeks, I was so like led to pray for myself that no matter how far I strayed away from God, that may He always pull me back. And during that moment, God was telling me that this was Him answering that prayers so many years ago. And yeah, I was so fortunate to be able to feel His tangible love for me as He helped me manage my feelings of rejection 4 years ago. And yeah, even though I had this life-changing experience, I thank God that since then, He's taught me that faith isn't about really chasing these experiences, but about seeking Him daily in His Word and growing through the people He's placed around me. God's love called me back into walking accordance to His plan for me, and I'm eternally grateful. All glory to God.